Solving a word problem using a system of linear equations of the form Ax plus by equals c. Perhaps you don't want to go to the grocery store and you're craving some fruit. A fruit company delivers its fruit in two types of boxes, large and small. A delivery of 5 large boxes and 3 small boxes has a total weight of 112 kilograms. A delivery of 2 large boxes and 12 small boxes has a total weight of 115 kilograms. How much does each type of box weigh? The first thing you want to do in any word problem is to translate some of this English into mathematical symbols. So why don't we go back and read the problem and realize that we want to translate the weight of a large box. That's called the weight of a large box is L and is measured in kilograms. So I'm going to write the units right here so I don't forget it. And I don't think L needs to be capitalized, so let's write a lowercase l. Now once you get one of the variables, the second variable usually comes intuitively. So let's say the weight of a small box is, let's say, capital S. And once again, that is measured in kilograms. And if you go back and read the problem, look for some information that's very useful. So the delivery of 5 large boxes and 3 small boxes has a total weight of 112 kilograms. So this is actually going to make an equation called a kilograms equation. Why don't we say it's 5L plus 3 times capital S is going to equal a total of 112 kilograms. And if you read the second sentence, you get a very similar pattern, and it's also going to be a kilograms equation. So we get 2 large boxes. So why don't we say 2 quantities of the weight of large boxes plus 12 times the weight of a small box is going to equal a total weight of 115 kilograms. And now we are ready to solve this system of equations. Let's say we want to temporarily eliminate L. So let's call this equation 1 and equation 2 here. And I'm actually going to do 2 times equation 1. If you do 2 times equation 1, you simply get 10L plus 6 times S is equal to 224. And now I'm going to do -5 times equation 2. And what that notation means is that I'm going to multiply both sides of equation 2 by -5. And we get -10L minus 60, capital S, and then 115 times 5, so that's about 115 times 5 is 75, so -575. And we're going to go ahead and use the addition method. If you use the addition method, we're going to add the 2 equations vertically. And notice the L's are, well, we get 0 quantity of L's. So that's just 0. And we get -54 times S. And what's 224 minus 575? Go ahead and take your little handy dandy mathematical microwave here. Go 224 minus 575, we get -351. And since negative 54 is not 0, we're going to divide the entire sides by negative 54 so that we could get the weight of a small box. So 351 divided by 54, we get 6 1/2. Why don't we find L? How can we find L? Many ways to do that. Let's use equation 2. If you look at equation 2, and you could solve for L, L is going to be 115 minus 12s, all divided by 2. And we know that S is 6.5 kilograms. So if you plug that in, why don't we use an expression here? Why don't we just put the equal sign here? 115 minus 12 times 6.5 and divided by 2. 12 times 6 is 72, and then 12 halves is 6, so that's 78. 115 minus 78 divided by 2, and what's 115 minus 78? We get 37. So 37 divided by 2. And that is actually, what is that? That is about 18 and a half? Yeah, 18 and a half. So 18.5. Of course, don't forget your units. 18 and a half what? It's actually 18 and a half kilograms, right? So why don't we answer this in a complete sentence? It's always nice to write a summary here. A large box weighs 18 and a half kilograms, and a small box weighs 6.5 kilograms. So as usual, show your work neatly and circle your final answer.